Hey everyone, I'm Wes Seago, and this is Java 2 Term 1503 Week 2 Reflection video. For this week's assignment, we were to take last week's project and implement 4 changes, 2 cosmetic and 2 functional. For the cosmetic changes, we were to swap the position of the master and detail fragments and set the background color for each fragment. For the functional changes, we were to add a clickable preference to the preference fragment that allowed the user to clear the cache data, and also add a list preference to the preference fragment that allowed the user to change the text color in the app, providing 3 different colors. I actually just realized that the requirement was for a list preference in the preference fragment, so that's going to be painful. A lot of points lost over not paying attention, but in any case, I'm going to go ahead and start my application up on Genymotion, and I'll let you see it running here on the simulator. So this was my app from last week. My simulator's acting a little bit strange, but anyway, going through the changes, cosmetic changes, you can see that the position of the 2 fragments is swapped. It's a list type list type application, so looks kind of strange with the list view on the right and the detail view on the left, but that was part of the requirement, so those are swapped. That's done. Change the background color for the master fragment to blue and the details fragment to green. You can see that's also done as well. For the preferences fragment, I didn't have a preference fragment last week. I used my contacts menu to store the different types of searches that I have. So I still have those in there. When you change from in theaters to coming soon, top rentals, and DVD new releases, it still makes those changes. So select on them and it will show you that particular information. But I did add a settings fragment, so when you click it, it opens up, a preference fragment. So when you click settings, it opens up the preference fragment. And the first thing I'm going to show you is the clear data portion working. I'm going to go into the file manager, and this is the directory for my application, moviefinder.txt. And you can see that the file size is 36 kilobytes. So we will go back, get the app back up here, and select clear data. And then now go back to the file manager, and you'll see that the size of that moviefinder.txt file is indeed 0 bytes. So that portion is handled. Now again, as far as I didn't have a preferences fragment last week, so and I just realized that I needed to have that in a list view. But go ahead and show you the text. Change the text to yellow, you get yellow text, and change the text to pink, and you get pink text. And change the text back to white, and back to white text. So a couple of things that I would have liked to have done if I'd had more time. I was really pressed for time, had a lot of 13-hour days this week at work. So but actually going in, I could have written a custom adapter instead of using the built-in adapter, and actually got the text color in my list to change. But in order to do that, you have to refresh the list, actually replace that fragment. So and then also, we had a long discussion last week about changing the colors in here, and that I actually did get that figured out. But anyway, that's it. I hope everyone had a great week, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching.